Present.
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 Here.
Mr. Carrick?
Here. Do we do the motion for Tanya? She's not?
Yes.
Okay, yep. Can I have a motion for remote access for a board member? Tanya Lehman,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Mr. Ray and Mr. Piero, Dr. Piero? Ms. Bandukta has joined us. Okay. We did roll call. Yep. Appreciate good?
Yep.
Yep. All right. Can I have a motion to enter executive session for one item?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Any nays or abstentions? Thank you, Dr. Piero. Thank you, Ms. El D'Angelo. All right, we can go into exec. Okay, can I have a motion to resume public session?
Second.
Nadia and Dr. Piro, thank you. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes from the July board goal-setting retreat and regular meeting?
Moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays or abstentions? All right, thank you, Raghu. Thank you, Amanda. Board President report. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's meeting. Thank you to all of our guests who are joining us in person and on the live stream. As we gather here in late August, it's hard to believe that summer is already coming to a close. Over the past few months, our schools have been busy with preparations for the school year ahead. I know it's hard to believe. We leave and the schools are still going to get ready for us to come back. The massive HVAC projects at Sharon and Pond are drawing to a close on time, as well as the numerous other facilities projects. Classrooms have been refreshed, and our teachers and staff are gearing up to welcome students back with energy and enthusiasm, as we're all used to. I want to take a special moment to thank our custodial and maintenance teams, led by Brian Murphy, for our supervisor of buildings and grounds. The teams have worked tirelessly throughout the summer to prepare our buildings. Their efforts often go unseen, but the care and dedication they put into making sure our schools are clean, safe, and ready for learning is truly appreciated. Next week, the first day of school marks a fresh start for all of us, a time filled with excitement, new opportunities, and the promise of another successful school year. Whether it's our youngest learners entering the pre-K for the very first time, or our RHS seniors stepping into their final year, or everyone in between, we look forward to seeing our hallways, classrooms, and fields filled with a bustle of activity again. As we enjoy these last days of summer, I'd like to take a moment to wish everyone a happy and safe Labor Day weekend, maybe a chance to rest, recharge, and spend time with family and friends before the busy school year officially begins. Finally, on behalf of the Board of Education, I want to wish all of our students, teachers, and staff the very best as we begin the 2025-2026 school year. Good luck, and may this year be filled with growth, success, and memorable experiences. Thank you again for being here tonight and for your continued support of our schools. Together, we are ready to make the 2025-2026 another great year here in Robbinsville. Thank you. Superintendent report, Dr. Pizzo.
Okay, I'm going to step over to the podium. Okay, we have the microphone on. All right. Okay. Today we wish a special member of our team well on his next endeavor. Our loss is a great gain for Milltown Schools, where Dr. Stephen Wisniewski will serve as the next superintendent beginning September 1st. We commend Dr. Wisniewski on his service to our students, his leadership, and his friendship. Personally, I extend my thanks and gratitude for your willingness to take on any task during our time working together. No challenge was too large or too small. Your contributions are greatly appreciated and acknowledged. Good luck moving forward, and always remember your friends and colleagues in Robbinsville. Dr. Wisniewski, if you could please come up, and I'll turn over the microphone to you for a couple of words.
Well, first, this is more than I ever needed. It was a pleasure to come here every day and be a part of the Robbinsville community. I want to thank Pat for his leadership in coming here. You get to reflect on the fact that you spent 4 years of your life here and you kind of become family. You think about the people that you spend a lot of time with in that hallway. you don't know what it's like having an office next to Nick. It's crazy. There's a lot of stories. But, you know, that whole extension, I mean, having people like John and Murph and, you know, the whole board office team, and then when you talk about like all the admin team and the people the relationships that you get to be with, the people that you hired, and, you know, you just hope that you left Robbinsville a little bit better than you found it. And, you know, the thing I'm so proud of is that I know that 18 classrooms of preschoolers are going to be stepping into school next week, and that wouldn't have existed without the power of that woman and her drive to kick me in the butt to get moving in the right way. And Krista, I want you to know that you were like the best partner that anybody could have ever had in this role, and I thank you for what you taught me during my time here. I can't appreciate it enough. And I hope that I'm able to go to Milltown and bring a little bit of joy and learn from my lessons of success and failure here in Robbinsville, and that, you know, we'll be at some point reaching the academic success that we're enjoying here. But you are a great school district and great people, and I want to thank you all for your friendship and your collegiality, and you know, I'll take it with me forever, so thank you.
I'd like to ask the board to please come up so maybe we could take a photo or a couple of photos.
Including Tanya. I was about to say, are we gonna-
I'm a little off-centered, you're fine. Yeah.
Good job, best photo. I like it. Your special plaque. Okay. So now if I could transition onto our superintendent's report. First, I have a quick update on the issue of the proposed crematorium in our community. I'm in regular communication with our town leaders and can report that they are diligently representing the interests of our community. Negotiations to find an acceptable alternative are ongoing. I want to thank our town leaders for their outstanding leadership in this issue and many others. We're in good hands, so I'm optimistic going forward in regards to a resolution being found. So hopefully we'll have some more news to share as we go forward. Now on to our business. Our team is excited to soon welcome back our students for the 2025-26 school year. I'm greatly looking forward to my first full year as superintendent of Robbinsville Public Schools, leading our school district to meet the needs of all students. Anything is possible if we collectively chart a path to a sustainable future together. Every year, more than 3 million students graduate from high schools across the country, and I guarantee a majority of them have at least one teacher who opened their eyes to something new, pointed them in an exciting direction that changed everything. Multiple learning opportunities can illuminate a child's path, and we need to support this diversity of opportunity in our programmatic offerings. That is why, as we move forward to chart a path for Robbinsville schools, teachers will always be a crucial part of our planning. Teachers are central to helping us meet the expectations set by the Board of Education as guided by our engaged community. Each year, we set ambitious goals for the district designed to help foster a stronger academic culture in Robbinsville, where clearly articulated curricular expectations and attitudes motivate students to achieve academic success beyond their dreams. As we open our doors for another school year, our focus areas are world language expansion, student and staff support systems, facilities and financial innovation, rigor, innovation, and student pathways. Together, we establish these focused areas, but ultimately it's our teachers who create the real opportunities for a better tomorrow. Teachers are able to help us meet students where they are, as these professionals have unmatched academic insight into the pupils they see and interact with every day. In Robbinsville, we are dedicated to ensuring teachers are heard and supported as they continue to do exceptional work in our district, collectively raising our standard of excellence to even greater heights. Together, we can set the standards for all schools in Mercer County, and I believe we will. Just as I'm meeting with community members from around town to learn ways to improve our school district, my conversations will continue with our outstanding teachers. As we address all focus areas, it is essential we give our teachers tools and the resources required to meet our students' goals. Programs must be added to address the career pathways of our young scholars and enrich their academic experience. On behalf of the Robbinsville administrative team, I'd like to thank our entire team for their wonderful work they do every day for our students. Let's make 2025-26 another great school year together. But most of all, welcome back to our students. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Pizzo. Board Secretary, Business Administrator's Report, Ms. Correa.
Just a couple of things. The September 23rd meeting is being moved to September 30th. The October meeting is being moved from October 14th to October 28th. And all future board meetings will now take place in the Media Center here at Robbinsville High School.
Thank you. Board Committee Reports. Ed Policy. Does someone have the report for Ms. Lehman, or are you able to do it? Perfect, okay.
Okay, we met August 19th. Topics included the first readings in the Strauss Esme Alert 235, second readings of policies P9200 and Policy 2365, approval of the evaluation rubrics for non-certified staff members, an update on new staff orientation, the leadership retreat, and September staff development and convocation. Board members were also provided access to Atlas for review of our development of curriculum on the platform. Items to be acted upon at the meeting tonight include the approval of the first readings, the policies and regulations in Alert 235, the second readings of the policies P2365 and policy P9200, and the approval of the evaluation rubrics, which I mentioned. The full report's included in the minutes for further details.
Thank you, Ms. Lehman. Any questions or comments for Ms. Lehman and Ed Policy? Okay, not seeing any. Personnel, Mrs. Bandukta.
We met on August 19th in the office of the superintendent. It was myself, Barb Gould, Tanya, and Dr. Pizzo, Dr. Buzneski, Nick McCrease, Georgine Johnson, Lisa Tremor to discuss several topics related to personnel. The topics included the monthly personnel recommendations by the superintendent, BCBA supports by instructional aides, the reorganization of central office, approval of the evaluation rubrics for non-certified staff members, and a facilities event coordinator and assistant superintendent job descriptions for review. Items to be acted upon at this board meeting include the personnel recommendations by the superintendent outlined in the monthly personnel report, approval of the job descriptions, the approval of the evaluation rubrics, and appointments of personnel to assume responsibilities previously covered by the role of the assistant superintendent. Our full report is included in the minutes for further details.
Thank you, Ms. Bandukta. Any questions or comments for personnel? Okay, not seeing any. Business, Dr. Piero.
Thank you. Business Committee met on August 14th. I was joined by board members Mr. Alberg and Mr. Nandan. Also present were Dr. Pizzo, Mr. McCrease, Ms. Carrera, Transportation Supervisor Mrs. Arnwine, and our IT Director John Laguerre. We reviewed a number of summer facility projects. At the high school, auditorium lighting and projector upgrades are underway. Stage curtains are installed, and folding door replacements are expected to be finished by the end of September. District-wide exterior LED lighting upgrades are continuing. Sharon School received a new bottle filler fountains, and playground work at the pond in the preschool were completed. Several routine improvements such as paving, painting, and security enhancements were also finished before the start of school. On the finance side, we discussed the upcoming feasibility study for a possible 2028 bond referendum and some changes to board meeting dates this fall, with all meetings moving to the high school media center. We also reviewed a potential health center partnership, which is in the early stages of exploration. In food service, preschool families will now order meals through a new online system, and there will be a 25-cent increase to school lunches beginning in the 26-27 school year. Transportation matters included subscription busing, which serves 16 families this year, and planning for a waiver form that will help district better allocate bus seats in the future. We also reviewed grants and security upgrades. The district received more than $150,000 in capital and emergent grants, and we are piloting panic button phones across the schools. On the technology side, new Promethean boards are being installed at Sharon and Pond, and the district saved over $100,000 by repurposing parts from damaged Chromebooks. Action items coming forward include approval of updated food pricing, a preschool bathroom project, and formally approving Mr. McCrease as our school safety specialist. Our next meeting will be held on September 25th at 5 p.m.
Thank you, Dr. Piero. Any questions, comments for business? Last but not least, community relations, Mr. Nandan.
Thank you. The Community Relations Committee met on August 14th. In attendance were Superintendent Dr. Pizzo, joined by board members, that's me, Nadia Bendukta, Ms. Amanda Hildeangelo, and Mr. Anthony Ray. Mr. Gizzo Pond Middle School principal also attended the meeting. The topics covered included a review of Pond Middle School drop-off plan, developed in partnership with our Robbinsville Police Department. Mr. Gizzo and Dr. Pizzo detailed the plan changes and shared the public notifications provided, including color-coded maps and a drone video with directional marking, courtesy of Sergeant Hall. Our principals have been working with central administration for a smooth opening to our new school year, including an update on the development of protocols to effectively implement at the school level our existing board policies for student success was shared in the area of use of technology. Thank you, Ms. Avery, Mr. Gizzo, and Dr. Boutier. Dr. Pizzo shared updates on August edition of the Superintendent's Corner and a focus on a vision for our future in partnership with all district stakeholders. District administration is happy to accommodate any and all groups for meeting and presentations on our path to a better tomorrow. We have an important event scheduled for September 8th at 5:30 p.m. when we will celebrate our 20th anniversary of the opening of Robbinsville High School. Please join our celebration. Another potential partnership with our police department regarding mental health and safety was introduced. This initiative is being coordinated by Director of Guidance, Laurie Tondo. Our sincere thanks to Chief Swanhott for his dedication to our students and all members of our community. During our meeting, all board members offered referrals of multiple stakeholder groups for Dr. Pizzo to contact. It is the goal of Dr. Pizzo to meet with as many members of a community as possible. As always, please do not hesitate to contact Dr. Pizzo regarding your concerns. All wise matter. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nandan. Any questions or comments for community relations?
I just want to jump in and repeat that. So Dr. Pizzo and the administration have been doing a really wonderful job of meeting with as many stakeholders in the community as possible, and he has a running list of everyone he could possibly think of. But one of the ways that the community can get involved is to reach back out. So if he has reached out to you, reach back out and say your piece, say your voice. You have an important part of this community, and I really want people to follow through and get in contact with Dr. Pizzo because he wants to hear from you.
Thank you, Amanda. Any other questions or comments? Okay, liaison reports?
There are none, but there will be some in September.
Perfect. Okay. public comment, and I'll read this for both public comment sections. Can I have a motion to, oh wait, nope, let me read it. Time will be allocated for public comment at this meeting. Members of the public wishing to address the Board of Education on agenda items must state their name, municipality, and group, if any, they represent. A member of the public shall not be permitted to speak until he or she is recognized by the presiding officer. In accordance with District Policy 0167, each comment shall be limited to 3 minutes. No participant may speak more than once. No dialogue between a speaker and the board and/or superintendent shall extend the 3-minute time limit provided herein. Live streaming of the meetings shall be for viewing only. The public will not have the ability to participate in public session comments unless they are physically present at the meeting. Although the board encourages public comment, the presiding officer can interrupt, warn, and/or terminate a participant's statement, question, or inquiry when it is too lengthy, and may also interrupt and warn a participant when the statement, question, or inquiry is abusive, obscene, or may be defamatory. Moreover, the presiding officer can request any person to leave the meeting when the person does not observe reasonable decorum. In adherence to protocol established by the New Jersey School Boards Association, the board will use this public comment period as an opportunity to listen to resident concerns, but not to debate issues or to enter into a question and answer session. Issues raised by members of the public may require review and investigation and may or may not be responded to by the board or superintendent during the meeting. All comments will be considered and a response will be forthcoming if and when appropriate. Can I have a motion to open public comment for 15 minutes? All in favor?
Yep.
Any nays or abstentions? All right, not seeing any public comment. Can I have a motion to close public comment?
Moved.
Second.
All in favor? Any nays or abstentions? Okay. Can I have a motion to approve the monthly resolution consent items?
Moved. Second.
Thank you, thank you, Nadia. Thank you, Jeff. Any discussion, comments? Not seeing any. Can I have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Bandusta?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
A quick question for a point of order. For personnel item 9, now that I'm a member of NJASA, I should abstain from that? Okay, then yes.
And Mr. Oldham?
Yes. All right, all passes? Yep. Okay, thank you. All right, any old business? Not seeing any. Any new business? I have something, so, well, I'm gonna run real quick, sorry. So, I didn't wanna, take up the superintendent's report, but I do wanna wish Dr. Wisniewski well as he transitions to his new role. So I just wanna appreciate all you've done here for the students of Robbinsville. I think you are leaving it in a better place than when you came, so we want to thank you for that and all that you've done here for the students. So thank you. That was mine.
Yes, Steve, we're going to miss you. I think that we're very lucky that we get to see the behind the scenes, Steve. Funny and motivated and always thinking of new ideas. And Millstone is so lucky to have you. And we'll be watching in the newspapers to see what's going on. Reach out anytime. My second thing, though, was I have seen there's a lot of people, the camera is pointing this way, but there's all of these administrators and amazing people behind. They have been up since probably 7 a.m. getting the schools ready. I went with 2 very excited middle schoolers to the middle school today. Thank you so much to the teachers and administrators who put so much time into the clubs my kids signed up for. We joined all the Google Classrooms, to making the school look beautiful, welcoming us, and there were teachers there who do not need to be there at all, and they were there with big smiles and open arms. The counseling department was so welcoming and walked these very nervous children through everything they needed. The computer specialists were there giving out laptops and making fun name tags. Like every detail, I'm telling you, as a parent, as a teacher, as a former administrator, it matters, and I thank you so much. And then I had the opportunity to go to Sharon and smell the fresh, clean, brand new, ready school. I know what it looks like a week beforehand. You're doing great. And I bumped into my kids' teacher, who was there since 8 a.m. getting her classroom ready because she is so excited. And that's what makes Robbinsville so beautiful. And I know you guys hear it from parents, but like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. As a parent, it just means so much, and we put so much trust and love into you, and we just can't thank you enough.
Agreed. Thank you for everything you've done over the summer and what you continue to do, so thank you. For those that didn't go to Sharon or haven't seen Sharon from the beginning, middle, and end, it looked like a scene of Stranger Things, totally blown out when they were doing the HVAC work at the beginning of the summer. I took my son to go take a look. He just moved up from Sharon to Pond, and he goes, "Dad, what happened to my school?" And I go, "It'll be okay. Trust me." So he goes. Then I went back in the middle just to see the progress, and he goes, "I'm not ready to go back yet. I want to see it when it's done." I'm like, "Fine." So I went back, and I was surprised just weeks later of what happened there. But by the end, the contractors that have been hired have done a great job. They've cleaned up after themselves. The floors are polished. It's totally amazing to see what Sharon looks like now and what it feels like. Because I remember walking in there, it was warm, stuffy. Right now, there's a cool breeze, so it was remarkable. But I have not been back. I was at Pond today. I didn't go into the cafetorium to see the improvements in there, but everything's looking great. Any other new business?
I was supposed to be third, but I can't. This is why I have to go before you, because echoing all of your thoughts. Truly, congratulations to you, Steve. I mean, we're gonna miss you. I think you said for 4 years, it does become family. So I'm sure you left your mark, and people will miss you a lot. And then truly behind the scenes, yes, I wish the camera could just go for you, because you guys all show up to so many of the meetings, and I appreciate you guys. And so much of the magic happens as a parent behind the scenes. So just thank you for all your dedication, and major FOMO because I missed the PRMS thing for my kids, but I will follow up with whatever I need to do as a parent. But thank you. Thanks for that. I know it takes a lot of effort.
I wanted to just thank Steve for all his contribution. Steve, Millstone is very lucky to have you, and I'm very sure that you will actually scale a lot more heights, and we will certainly follow you. And certainly echo the thank you to all the administration, the teachers in the back of the screen. So thank you very much. And I'm a proud parent here sitting because my girl just graduated out of high school and went to a beautiful college. And thanks to all of your effort, I think, and all of your mentoring and teaching and everything, which actually really helped her land where she is today. So I think it's a perfect example. So thank you very much for all that particular work. And said that, I have a question. So I was reading through some of the agenda item and some of the contracts that we do for the out-of-district placement, and I see that particular stuff is either growing or it is becoming expensive. It's almost like around $300K. So my question is, are there any strategies to reduce reliance on this particular costly out-of-district placement? And if the student is placed externally, how are we measuring the outcome, specifically, whether they're doing good or not? So those are the two questions.
I would like to get into a lot more detail than we can here. So if I could take your question back and work with
Sure.
Nick and give you a complete answer.
No worries at all.
We'd love to give you a complete answer on that.
Yeah.
One thing, I don't want to say last but not least, but because I know Tanya's still online, but Steve, thank you for all you've done. I will say, as someone who's recently moved into Robbinsville, seeing from where it started to where it is now, and then as Amanda and Nadia pointed out, seeing what goes on behind the scenes and your dedication, it's really been breathtaking, and seeing just how it's affected my little one school system. I know a lot of that is based upon the work you and your team have done, so thank you so much for that. To transition from that to go to the experience today of going to Pond Middle School, and special shout out to Principal Gizzo, who gave my daughter like the best feeling in the world just walking in, and then seeing all the teachers there, so super friendly, and even being on the board, not realizing there were so many clubs available to them, and then seeing the amount of teachers who were there, who were just there to help out and make the kids feel so welcome, especially in such a new day, and you could see their eyes just so big. It's such a big experience for them, and there's a little nervousness, but every teacher we came across was super friendly, made every child feel super welcome, and you get to see them, like, in a span of minutes, just settle in, and like, I belong here, and I'm comfortable. And that just is kudos to the administration and the staff, so thank you so much as a parent for what that means. Also, I did get a chance to go to Sharon today with Amanda and Nadia. I also went earlier, a couple weeks ago, with Pete. So I would say to any parent who goes there and sees anything that maybe is not to their standard, you have no idea what it looked like a couple weeks ago, and I promise you, the administration, the team, the workers, they have done a fantastic job. And like with anyone who's done any kind of work in their home, there's always gonna be little punch list items, and so that's what you're seeing, but leaps and bounds, the school is way better than where it was started, and I think all the children are going to appreciate the new experience. But one more time, Steve, thank you again for all you've done.
Just a quick one, sorry. Can we actually get a video done, of what was it before and what is it now, so that we can actually start circulating that? I think it'll be good.
Yeah, we've been taking photos. We could put together something.
Yeah, just echoing everybody else, thank you, Steve, for everything you've done for the district. I know you're moving on and taking a lot of these lessons with you, and you're going to do great at your next position, just like you did here. Thank you for, I think, echoing the administrators and the teachers getting everything ready. I know it's quite a burden. I'm kind of going through it the same in my district, making sure everything's getting ready, but it always works. So it's like one of those things I've kind of, years of experience, when you see all the construction and everything like that, you're like, somehow, magically it all kind of comes together. Well, then the magic is, of course, the hard work of our staff that does that. And I just, on a personal note, I've kind of looked at, for the transitional thing, seeing my girls are going to be starting the pre-K program in the fall, and seeing very similar to what you guys were talking about at the middle school, like how they've done a great job of kind of orienting. I think there's been a lot of services for parents who are coming in, getting to see, what it's going to be like. I think the district does a really nice job of preparing kids for that next step, so kudos to everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Any addition?
Is it my turn yet? I just want to say.
Of course.
I waited patiently. Okay, first of all, I want to send a message to Robbinsville's really hardworking and dedicated staff and the amazing students and families. Best wishes for a fantastic, brand spanking new school year. Go Ravens, everybody. Also, Dr. Wisniewski, I'm so sorry that I'm not there in person tonight, but I wanted to take a minute to recognize you for your guidance in the district with your innovation and compassion, your professionalism, your resilience, especially during some really challenging times that we've had. Our loss is definitely Milltown's gain, and I wanted to extend my heartfelt congratulations to you as you begin this new chapter. And thank you again for your leadership and your professionalism. You got it. Good luck.
Thank you, Tanya. Any other new business? Okay. Public comment on school-related matters. I won't read the statement again. Can I have a motion to open public comment for school matters?
Moved.
Second.
Thank you, Raghu. Thank you, Amanda. All in favor? Any nays or abstentions? Okay, I'm sorry, open it for 30 minutes. All right, not seeing any. Can I have a motion to close public comment and adjourn the meeting?
Moved.
Thank you, Raghu. Thank you, Anthony. All in favor? Thank you very much. Have a great evening, everybody.